A nasty storm took down this massive oak tree, leaving a huge mess on our customer's property, as well as the neighbor's property. Dealing with this much wood by hand will take days, but we have a better way. Today, we're putting the cloud log grapple on our mini skid steer to make this cleanup fast, safe, and efficient. Welcome back to the channel. This is Yelan. So we're gonna get started on this. First, we're gonna take care of this tree that's over here. It fell all the way down to the other side. We're gonna get rid of all these brushes right here. All these brushes right here. We're gonna get rid of it. And then I'm gonna mulch it. And the big stuff's gonna stay here. And I'm gonna grind all the bigger stumps here. First, we need to clear all the small stuff and brush to get to the main logs. The grapple's wide opening and strong grip make quick work of consolidating all this debris. Now for the heavy lifting. We've cut the main trunk into manageable section. This is where the cloud grapple really shines. A few key things I love about this grapple. The rotation feature lets me perfectly align logs for stacking, and the heavy duty construction means it can handle this dense hardwood all day long. And that's the cloud grapple, putting in a full day's work. It saves us probably half the time compared to manual labor, and more importantly, it was much safer. If you do this kind of work, an attachment like this is a game changer. We're switching gears. Next up, I'm going around using my Grapple Flail Mower to mulch and clean up the surrounding brushes and twigs on the ground to keep a truly clean area for the customer. The goal here isn't just to hide the debris, it's to mulch it down into fine organic material that can decompose quickly and nourish the soil. Watch how the flail mower eats up all these small branches and leftover twigs. The Grapple is perfect for this. I love the heavy-duty swinging flail knives. If I hit a hidden rock or a piece of stump that the grapple missed, this knife just pivots back instead of breaking, which really minimizes downtime and damages. For the customer, this leaves a much cleaner finish than just raking or hauling away. Everything is leveled and mulched, meaning no tripping hazard and a much more aesthetic pleasing area. We're essentially restoring the yard to its pre-storm condition, not just clearing a path. The yard is mulched and clear. Now we're switching over to the stump bucket. I'm using the stump bucket to remove the rest of those trees. The narrow profile and long curved teeth are designed to dig deep and slice the roots, allowing us to efficiently pry out these smaller trees and stumps without making a huge mess. With the root ball fully exposed, the stump bucket makes it easy to lift it clean out of the ground. This ensures that the customer won't have any regrowth issue later on. So let's go ahead and watch how I use the stump bucket to remove the trees with the root balls at the same time. I'm using the stump bucket as a giant pry bar, digging from the bottom and picking it up as I'm going forward. Now that I have all the trees out of the way, I have a better visual of what the area looks like. I can check and see if there's any missed roots and ensure that the grade is level, and confirm that the customer's area is completely cleaned up. There was one more stump I couldn't remove with the stump bucket, so here we're looking at the stump grinder. In conclusion, on this job, I brought in 4 different attachments. We started with the cloud log grapple for heavy debris, Move to the flail mower for brush, use a stump bucket for small root system, and finish with the stump grinder. That versatility is what allows us to complete a job this complex safely and efficiently. If you found this breakdown of equipment helpful, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next project. Which of these 4 attachments do you think saved the most time on this job? Let me know your thoughts in the comment below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Now, before you go, you might be wondering what project is next. Well, coming up on my next video, we're going to look at the concrete bucket. We will take a look and see if the machine can really pick up half a yard of concrete. We will go over the benefits of using a concrete buggy versus a concrete bucket. We're also going to check out a few other things you can do with a concrete bucket besides just pouring concrete. We'll see you on the next one.